I would say I had a successful workout, even though I had to walk there. The camera's probably shaky because my arms are shaky. But I would say for what's happened today, that was pretty successful. Now I get to go home and hopefully make some content. That was the whole point of putting on makeup today, and I haven't got to do it yet, so let's try and make that happen. So I had therapy earlier, and it was with a new therapist that I just started seeing. I am not with my old therapist anymore. Long story short, I didn't like how, I don't know, I just didn't like her way she went about things or something like that, kind of like if you don't like a doctor, like you just don't align. So I got a new one, and so far so good. It was just like the opening thing where she asked questions a little bit kind of in depth. We'll get in depth later on, but it was good. I'm now about to, eat dinner, quote unquote, some cottage cheese. I explained it in my earlier vlogs that if you need protein, the easiest way to do it, to get a lot of protein, is to eat a whole thing of cottage cheese. If you don't like cottage cheese, I get it, okay? You're probably gonna be like, oh my god, that's so gross. But I like cottage cheese, and I make it kind of like a salad, but where the main thing is not lettuce, it's cottage cheese. And so if you like cottage cheese, but you kind of want a different texture than just the cottage cheese, you can put a little bit of spinach in it, some ranch, some cheese, all that. It's shredded cheese. That helps for me, especially when I first started doing it, because I'm a texture person too, and now it doesn't really bother me, so it's fine. But I wanted to share something that really stuck with me today after me having a bad day. I was watching this girl on one of her Vlogmas, and she was saying how just by being intentional with the things you do, how much further you can go, even if you don't reach the goal, like the end goal of what you were aiming for, just by being intentional of going in that direction, how much progress you can still make just by being intentional. I think a lot of people just think like, oh, because you didn't reach this point, like you didn't do anything. And that's just not it. Just by trying, you're already like making so much progress. I have to remind myself that whenever I don't reach my goals in like eating, because I need to eat more calories and more protein because I really want to gain muscle, and I gotta gain weight, I gotta bulk, and in order to do that, I gotta eat more. And it's really hard for me to do that. I'm one of those people that, like, when I'm stressed out, I don't eat, and that's an issue. So it's been really hard for me, but just by being intentional, I am proud of myself, and it felt good once hearing that. It really resonated with me, so I thought I would pass it on.